I just want to close with a short story. Famous American evangelist Dwight Moody was quite a character. He grew up with no education. He was very poor as a child. He was a child laborer. He grew up in the 1800s. And when he came to the first church he went to, he had to go to church. His uncle said, if you want to work for me, if you want a job for me, you have to go to church. His Sunday school teacher said never had he met a darker person who he thought was more unlikely ever to accept the Lord than Dwight Moody. Moody went on to become a very famous evangelist, ministered in several places around the world, won thousands and thousands to Christ. And at one conference, and I just want to read this story to you because it's really funny. As an evangelist, Moody frequently faced hecklers who were in violent disagreement with him. In the final service of one evangelistic campaign, an usher handed the famous preacher a note as he entered the auditorium. The note was actually from an atheist who had been giving Mr. Moody a great deal of trouble. The evangelist, however, supposed it was an important announcement, so he quieted the large audience and prepared to read it. Opening the folded piece of paper, he found scrawled in large print one word only, fool. The colorful preacher was equal to the occasion. Said Moody, I've just been handed a memo which contains the single word, fool. This is most unusual. I've often heard of those who have written their letters and forgotten to sign their names. But this is the first time I've ever heard of anyone who signed his name, then forgot to write the letter. Taking advantage of the unique situation, Moody promptly changed his sermon text to Psalm 14:1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. When we face trials, what do we say in our hearts? Do we say, there is no God? Or do we say, this I know, that God is for me?